family. This is Muriel. I am back to give y'all some super secret sauce about how to shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset. Stay tuned. Okay, let's get right to it. Hopefully, you're okay with me being really real and straightforward. If you are made uncomfortable by conversations about money, you may want to pause this video and come back when you're ready. All right, so what is the difference between people who are wealthy and people who are poor? First, let's acknowledge systemic implications. So we know that there are people, there are bodies that are valued more over others. This can be based on race, so skin color. This can be based on languages spoken or not spoken. This can be based on the ability of the body. This can be based on the age of the body. This can also be based on the actual shape of the body. So take a moment to acknowledge your biases, maybe taught to you by your environment, whether it's your family, your community, the society that you grew up in. What bodies are more valuable than others? Then take a moment to think about how you value your own body. Now, you might think, well, I came to this video to learn about how to build wealth. Why are we talking about bodies? Because the difference between people who are wealthy and people who are poor is mindset. When we live in a body that's been marginalized and oppressed for generation after generation after generation, we internalize a mindset that does not serve us. We internalize a mindset that tells us we have to work so hard. We have to work our fingers till they're bloody and blue to the bone for us to have any access to our basic needs. But let's think critically here. The wealthiest people in the world are doing what? Living their best lives. They're traveling. They're spending time with their family. They're engaging in hobbies that they love. And so I have to ask the question, and so it begs the question, how are these people making money by working less? It's because they figured out how to establish multiple streams of residual income so that they can put in the work up front, establishing those streams. And then once they're cycling on their own and perpetuating itself, once their money is in a position to work for that person, then they can step back and just receive. I know a lot of us, especially those of us who are descendants of colonized people and who have intersecting marginalized identities, can feel a sense of resistance, a sense of anger, a sense of guilt and shame when it comes to money, when it comes to us having access to money that those around us do not have access to. Some of us feel embarrassed to have money because we've been fed this narrative of scarcity. We've been fed this narrative that we're supposed to work hard for somebody else to pay us, and that's worthy. That's prioritized over taking a different route, over learning how to uniquely strengthen our financial intelligence and figure out other ways to make money. So when we internalize this scarcity mindset, we prevent ourselves from considering other options. There are descendants of asylum seekers, right? or people who have immigrated from another country, who rightfully so have had the experience of not enough. I have to buy and keep. I have to hold on to my money. I have to make sure I have enough food because tomorrow I may not have access to my basic needs. These are extremely valid narratives, particularly given a situation where there is actual scarcity, where there's famine, where there's war, where there's gun violence and gangs and drug wars. This is legit. However, when we get ourselves out of those actually scarce environments and come to a place where we feel a sense of safety and security, we might have a safe job where we're making an annual salary or a decent wage. We may even have benefits, and we get comfortable. However, when we get comfortable, that's the most dangerous place to be because the world is changing. We are coming to a digital world. And if you don't educate yourself, if you don't educate the generations below you, your children, your grandchildren, you will be left behind and you will set them up to be left behind. It is your responsibility to think differently. It is a requirement to adapt to what's happening around us in order to set ourselves up for financial intelligence and financial success. But Muriel, what if I don't want to buy into this capitalistic system? What if I don't want to buy into this exploitative system? Those are extremely valid questions as well. And my response to those questions are, then what's your plan? What are you going to do to sustain yourself? This capitalistic system isn't going anywhere in our lifetime. If anything, it's getting stronger with the introduction of things like cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is an opportunity for liberation because it's a decentralized market. If you'd like to know more about cryptocurrency, stay tuned to this channel and check out my video on cryptocurrency. But going back to your question, what if I don't want to participate in this harmful exploitative system? Then I invite you to be in a place of acceptance of where you are now. If you're somebody who wants more, who wants to buy land, who wants to, give money to people who need it, who wants to be a philanthropist, who wants to fund nonprofits that you believe in. If you're that person, if you want to build schools across the United States, nationally and internationally, then you need money. If we live in a barter system and you trade for your land, if you're a masseuse and you trade for the land that you purchase, a lifetime supply of massages or, 100 massages, how long is it going to take you to build up so many massages to where you no longer have time freedom? You no longer have time to do the thing that you initially intended to do because you're busy paying off your debt with labor. Whether that's creating artwork, or actually providing a service. Now is the time to get out of the mindset that we need to trade our bodies and our life force for money. We need to get into the mindset that we need to put our time and energy into learning skills that will teach us how to position our money to make more money. So then in the next 5, 8, 10 plus years, we'll be able to step back and let our money work for us. I'm talking about a radical paradigm shift. It's not easy. A lot of us have this narrative that money is evil. It's not that money is evil. It is that colonizers are evil. But money is energy. Money can be attracted and it can be repelled by your feelings around it. Another way to put that is abundance can be attracted or repelled by your feelings around it. That includes your feelings of self-worth. Do you feel you are worthy of receiving? If not, please message me, put a comment below, and I will reach out to you personally. I provide one-on-one coaching for people who are processing their personal and intergenerational relationship to money, including intergenerational trauma in relationship to money. We all have experienced some sort of harm at the hands of capitalism. But what does it look like when we allow for a paradigm shift to take the power back into our hands? I hope to empower you to at least be curious. I hope to plant the seed to get you to start asking questions. What can I do differently? What can I do differently? If you want a different situation, if you want different results, you have to do something differently. I am offering a chance for you to connect with a community of like-minded people who are willing to hold your hand, empower you, encourage you, provide reflection. People that look like you and me, who are winning on a daily basis. Remember, you are the company you keep, and I want you in my company. Click the link below to learn more. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram under the handle Freedom by Muriel.